The thing's real simple. You got a skull cap. This is basically the helmet liner that goes underneath. And you notice on one side there's a big buttonhole and a little buttonhole, and then on the other side you really can't see anything. And that's so you can only put it together one way. So this is basically the whole unit. You can see you got this little magnetic connector there. It's polarized, so it can only go together one way. So we take that apart. We find the microphone, which is this little bulb microphone here. We just slide that little fork in there, and it goes right down through this buttonhole, the big one, into the back of the skull cap, like this. And you just kind of push it along the back seam because you want to get underneath. There's a guide seam there to keep all the wires down and back so they don't get up on top of your head. Now the seams just end right there. There's a little opening between the two layers of fabric, and that's the right ear pocket, right speaker pocket. And then at the very bottom of that pocket, there's another break in the seam. You can barely see it right there, but that's where your microphone has to go through. So at that point, I don't really need the insertion tool. Just feed that through that little opening into the chin strap. That's got to be a little tight because we don't want it to slip out of there real easy. So now you got that in there, and you can see the whole thing's bunching up. Now your right speaker is just ready to go in. It goes through that buttonhole too, and then you just slide it right along the back, right along the same seam. So now that's in there, and our microphone is in the chin strap, and so just work it down the chin strap to about the middle. There's the seam in the middle like that, and just kind of pull it. That pulls the speaker into place. All right, so now one half's done. Now the other half. Start with the mag connector, and that goes through this little buttonhole over here, which is only big enough for. We tried to make things so that like there was only one way to do it.
It slips right in there.
Slips right in there. Like I said, it's supposed to be just a little tight. We want it a little tight so that things don't, come out. Now just take up the slack, just stretch it out a little bit. Start from the back, pull it over. Get your speakers right over your ears. Check your mic, make sure it's at your throat. It should rest right against the larynx here. It's a magnetic connection, polarized, so it can only go together one way. This clips onto the outside somewhere, a pack strap, or whatever on the outside, and then your phone can go down in your pocket. You can put this on your belt, tuck away the excess, of course, wind it up, whatever. And then if you're listening to music and a call comes in, do that, you answer the phone. Do that, you terminate the call. Start your music, stop your music. Super simple.
So awesome.
Slide on your favorite helmet, and you are ready to rock and roll.